Hey, Vanessa here. This playlist is pretty much just a nice little vlog, place where you can get to know me, where I can answer questions that are coming through on current videos, and just talk simply about life itself. And today we do have little Miss Shikari, but she's a little bit lazy and she's hiding in the corner there having a snooze. So today I just wanted to talk a little bit about Mean Girls. I think as we grow older, we think that we all grow up and mature, but I guess unfortunately sometimes we still do experience mean girls. And they can be anywhere. They can be whether it's in school, in the workplace, or even at church, would you believe? You know, I read a really great article last week about mean girls in church and how it's actually the perfect place for bullies because they're able to get away with so much because the church community sometimes feels like they should be forgiving and understanding, and they simply put up with that behavior. So whether you're going through bullying at school, at home, or in the workplace, I guess I just wanted to chat a little bit to you about perhaps what it is that you can do and how to handle the situation. And I think the most important thing is to know that it's not you. Your actions define your behavior, but the way somebody else acts defines their behavior. So first and foremost, don't take it to heart. I know it's really hard to not take it to heart, especially when you're having a personal attack placed on you, but just realize that this speaks so loudly of their actions, it speaks nothing of yours. So how you act and handle the matter is going to speak of your own integrity. It'll speak of who you are and how you handle things in life. So please don't take it to heart. It's really hard, and that's what the bully wants. So it's that old wise saying of drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. So hate, anger, all of that, it doesn't work like that. So just let it go. Have compassion for the person because we're all human. They're obviously going through a hard time. They're obviously not dealing with something. And unfortunately, you're just that person that's crossed the warpath. So if you can just remove yourself, try and remove those feelings of your self-esteem and self-worth away from that, because basically that's what they're trying to attack. So don't let them get to you. Secondly, you want to make sure that you have a really good support network, especially when you're encountering the bullies in social settings. So whether you've got a bully at work, I've definitely had one of those before, it was a nightmare. So you really want to develop a relationship with somebody close so that you feel as though you have a little bit of support there. And try and not get yourself in situations where you can be left alone with the bully. So always, trying to avoid those alone situations. Whether it's, at church or whether it is, in your friend circle, just always ensure that you have somebody have somebody to sit with you. And, if you have somebody to confide in, it's really important to be able to do that. It will help you let go and just better understand that situation. Thirdly, for me, I'd always personally try and contact them. So maybe whether it's through email or perhaps you want to go and talk to them with somebody that you feel strength in by your side, and perhaps just approach them with compassion and love, and simply ask them if you'd done something to upset them and whether you can talk about the situation to resolve it. Sometimes people take offense to things that were never meant to have been offensive. If they don't want to talk to you about it, that's fine, but you've done the bigger thing. You've reached out the olive branch, you've tried to resolve the situation, and it's up to them to participate. So you can't resolve a situation solely on your own. A relationship takes two people, so you need to have that back and forth. And as you can hear, there's some building going on next door. Last and not leastly, I would make reports of everything that's going on, when it happened, where it happened, and what was done. It's extremely important for workplace situations. I myself, a few years ago, was in a horrible bullying situation at work, and it was really important that I kept accounts, because the times that I didn't, I began to forget what happened, but the pain really didn't go away. So being able to have accounts for when it happened, what had happened, what was said, really backs up your story. I know for me personally, in my workplace situation, it got to a point where it was kind of the bully then tried to become the victim and said that I was bullying them, and it wasn't until HR stepped in and then she pretty much had a meltdown and showed her true colours. So it was really helpful that I'd had those past situations written down so that there were instances, and that ended up being her undoing. So the first few she really had excuses for, but as they continued on, she just broke down and couldn't deal with it. So there's a few tips for dealing with mean girls. I really just want you to know that this is a time, if you're going through something like this, that you really need to love and care for yourself and be really good to who you are, and really just take some time out, take some care, spend some time around loving people that love and appreciate you, so that your self-esteem really keeps that sense of self-worth, and know that it is not you. Know that these people's actions is a reflection of themselves. I hope this segment helped, hope this little chat helped, and if you like it and you want to see more daily vlogs, then let me know. So comment below, give me a thumbs up and a like. If you want to never miss out on a segment, then make sure you subscribe. I'll be releasing weekly meditations, and we'll be having a lot more segments coming up on chatting with experts in the industry to do with health and wellness. So until next time, have a great day, you're in my prayers, and namaste.